So it looks like the iPhone SE 4 might be getting a pretty cool upgrade. Word on the street is that it could feature OLED panels from Samsung Display. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't we hear that Apple was cutting ties with Samsung over those high production costs? Well, it seems like things might be changing. Recently, a leak popped up online suggesting that the iPhone SE 4 could actually sport these top-notch OLED displays from Samsung. This would be a fantastic upgrade for the special edition lineup, making it a lot more competitive in the smartphone market. In the past, we've mostly been talking about Apple moving toward OLED technology in general, but this latest info hints that the visual quality on the SE 4 could be even better than we initially thought. Sounds exciting, right? But hold up, there's a bit of a twist. Not everyone who grabs the iPhone SE 4 will get to enjoy those fancy Samsung OLED panels. Let's break it down a bit. Samsung is the biggest player in the OLED game and has been supplying Apple with these displays since the iPhone X first hit the scene. However, even though they've been the go-to supplier, their share of the iPhone display orders has been slowly shrinking over the years. So, what's the scoop? According to a report from Cookie Daily, Samsung Display is still in the mix for the upcoming 4th generation iPhone SE, which is set to drop in the first quarter of 2025. This would actually be the first time any iPhone SE model uses an OLED display. All the previous versions were stuck with LCD screens. Pretty big deal, right? Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. While Samsung will supply some OLED panels, it looks like BOE will be the heavyweight in terms of quantity, potentially providing nearly half of the total supply for the iPhone SE 4. LG Display and Samsung will also chip in with a few million panels each, but exactly how that breaks down is still a bit of a mystery. The competition among these suppliers is heating up, and it'll be interesting to see who ends up with the biggest slice of the pie for this new device. Early reports suggested that only BOE and LG would be supplying panels, but now that Samsung's in the mix, it raises the question of which display will ultimately be the best in terms of quality. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. In the past, LG's OLED panels had some issues with durability and power consumption, but they've worked through those problems, and now their displays are looking pretty solid, on par with Samsung's, in fact. Meanwhile, BOE, a Chinese manufacturer, has been stepping up its game in OLED tech, but they still have some hurdles to jump in meeting Apple's high-quality standards. Apple has been gradually trying to reduce its reliance on Samsung by sourcing more OLED panels from LG for their premium models and from BOE for the non-pro versions. This is all part of Apple's strategy to diversify their supply chain. For instance, the first OLED iPad uses tandem OLED panels from both LG and Samsung. What this all means for the iPhone SE 4 is that only a select few units might come equipped with Samsung's OLED displays, meaning not everyone will get that top-tier experience. So, are you excited about these developments? What do you think about the launch? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Until then, take care.